Well, that was an interesting start to 2021. Whatever you're feeling right now, I just want you to know that it's completely valid and that what we have been experiencing over the past year and over the past week and over the past 24 hours is trauma. It is collective trauma. And when you go through any trauma, you need to allow yourself space to grieve and to heal. And I know that's been really hard this past year because it seems like it's just one thing right after another. And so it's hard to find that space to heal and grieve and to allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. Whether that's anger or sadness, whatever it is, because not only are you experiencing this collective trauma through everything that's been going on in the world, you've also been living your own life, right? Like you may be going through a divorce in the middle of all of this, or you may have lost a loved one, or you may have expanded your family and given birth to a child, which is life altering in a completely different way, right? And so in addition to all of the sort of collective traumas and grief that you are experiencing, you also have all of the day-to-day things in your own life and quite possibly major life transitions going on as well. And so with that, I wanted to just call out that this is trauma that you may need to grieve and that you are also going through stuff in your own life. And I think sometimes it's helpful just to recognize it, just to vocalize it and verbalize it and really just acknowledge what you're going through. Because that really is, I really do think that's, one of the first steps is just acknowledging and honoring your experience. And then the second thing I wanted to share is just, like I mentioned before, just allow yourself to feel what you need to feel right now and be gentle with yourself. So when you are processing any sort of trauma or grief, or just going through major life transitions where it seems like your world has just been kind of flipped upside down, it's really important to be gentle with yourself and to maybe not expect as much out of yourself. And let me explain that a little bit. Like, maybe it's okay if you don't complete all of the tasks on your to-do list. Maybe it's okay if you don't work on the 20 projects that you have planned or lined up, but maybe you just get to the one or two that are most important to you. So just be gentle with yourself, give yourself some grace. And then, this is also a wonderful time to really think about and plan for cultivating that mindset and those habits and routines so that you are continually focused on living according to your values, living according to your highest self, being able to follow your own intuition as you move forward and really creating the habits and routines that would support that. Because if anything that the past year, past week, past 24 hours have shown us, it's that you really can't control all of the external events and you really don't know what's coming up. As much as you plan, as much as you organize, there is just a great deal that is out of your control, and that can be a little feel uncomfortable. And so a way to kind of tap into your inner power and bring your own inner power and strength back into that is through looking at the things that you can control. And the things that you can control are your mindset, your perspective, your daily habits and routines. So I have created a workbook called Thriving in the New Year. And I know the word thriving, that might even feel like something so far off right now, depending on what you're going through. But really, it's about setting up those sort of mindset, habits, routines to just start to work in that direction of continually being able to tap into those things that are most important to you, no matter what else is going on, no matter what else is going on externally or around you, just continuing to be able to tap into those parts within yourself. And so that workbook is available completely for free. I'll include the link. When you download the workbook, you'll also be sent an invitation to join me for a workshop, also completely free. The workshop is January 16th, where I'll lead you through the workbook together. So we'll go through it together. So it's whatever you prefer. You know, the workbook definitely has everything that you need. I also have mini videos. So if you get the workbook, I will be guiding you through it as well through some mini videos. But if you want to join me live, I'll be guiding you through it live on January 16th. So again, just take care of yourself, be gentle with yourself, sending you so much love.